So I work till about, on average, 5 p.m. In the evening, and daylight savings time just happened, so it's already dark by the time I get off work. So for me to go out and film some sort of skateboarding exploits, not really possible. So I thought, what could I do that might be somewhat entertaining? So I'm gonna try a couple of things. The first thing I'm gonna try is I am going to just scroll through my Instagram and see if there's anything worth commenting on, and then I'm going to do that, and you'll be able to see wherever on the screen I end up putting it. So it's basically going to be in one ear, out the other Instagram review. Gone in an Insta, if you will. Because skateboarding happens so fast, there's always, blah, 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 like this new hot trick, this new video part, no one rewatches anything. But back in my generation, we'd watch the same skate videos over and over. I don't see anything twice, with the exception of Frankie Villani's new video part, which you should definitely watch. So I'm just going to be scrolling through and watching clips and talking about them. I guess first I'll start off on people that I follow, so the people that you should probably follow. And then from there I'll probably end up on the Explore page and probably end up talking a lot of trash. So let's see if we can get anything that's not a meme, something that's actually skateboarding. Alright, here we go. So this is the homie from Japan. Front heel flip is the hardest trick in the world. Fakie front heel flip is not the hardest trick in the world. That ground looks so good. I feel like Japan just has the best ground ever, so I imagine their indoor ground's even better. Okay, that clip went from 100 to 110 real quick. That was incredible. I hope when I swipe to the right now, it's just him getting it up the butt over and over again. Ugh, it looks like it's going to be him landing tricks. Oh wait, maybe he did the line and completed it. I can't tell if this is different. Yeah, I think he landed that a little sketchier this time. Or what if he gets it up the front butt this time? Ah, he landed it. So much more anticlimactic. That dude rips though. He rides for DGK. I think he still rides for DGK. When he came out and was in California for a while, we skated a bunch. This is Joel. This is Joel. He's in Las Vegas right now. I met actually him through John Hill, randomly enough. Yeah, he's just a good guy. Big fan. I guess that's the end of that line. He didn't land the nose man on an eye flip. That kid has a really good flick. I feel like he has like a big boy career job, so it's probably hard for him to skate a ton. But I wish he would, because he is good at skating. This fool right here, this guy, was that kick or heel? I feel like that was heel flip. He's a pretty rad guy. He's pretty off the wall. Is that kickflip? I don't know. I like him though. We like him. Oh, you can also see which of my friends liked this video. But yeah, that's that new spot that I skated in like 3 videos ago. It's a fun spot. Pretty rough. It's Ryan London. Okay, so Zach Doling is like the most slept on skater. He also has a YouTube channel that he's trying to start off. But for whatever reason, I think like his sponsors told him not to talk to the camera, like to not be vloggy, but it's like, okay, just raw skate clips is a very, very small audience. Like, it's not like a huge amount of people that are going to watch it. It's just going to be skaters. And don't get me wrong, a lot of skaters are on YouTube, but I don't know, having a little bit of personality, I think it goes a long way. And I think people assume that he's very robotic, like his personality or something like that, because he's never that outgoing on any of his social medias. But he's a funny guy. I like him. I want to do videos with him so you people can see how good he is on and off the board. He says funny stuff. More Pal Peralta stuff. I'll probably do a video about why I don't write for Pal anymore. But that's Craig and Vincent. We love those guys. We also love Pal Peralta. So, Lorkville, an amazing board company. My friend BK has been writing for them forever. Dolan Stearns too. Really sick company. Really rad graphics. You have this like this leather face, like Donald Trump Biden graphics, pretty sick. Oh, whoa. Is that like a police chief and Statue of Liberty? That's gnarly. It's pretty sick. Sergio, nicest guy ever. Let's see, happy accidents. Evidently he wasn't trying to go to 5-0. Most people would claim that they were, but should probably follow this account because he just like creates things that like sort of serve a purpose, but they're really not that sick. So I guess this thing just like scrapes out the inside of your peanut butter jar. So you should definitely follow this. I'm a huge fan. You're gonna see that like I don't follow that much skateboarding. It's a lot of memes. I follow like some like wrestling accounts, like OG like WWE, WWF stuff. I'm a sucker for Stone Cold and Mankind and like the old like heel Rock, like when the Rock was evil. Oh god, I loved it. She the Ripper. This chick slays. I pay more attention to female skateboarding now than I probably do to male skateboarding, just because it's progressing so much faster, and it's like there wasn't a lot of girl skateboarders for a very long time. And like now that Instagram's out, girls can keep up with other girls skating in like real time, so it's like really pushing each other. So it's like not that long ago, you weren't seeing too many girls, you know, do kick flips and 360 flips, and if they were sponsored. Now there's just chicks doing like kickflip back tails and stuff like that, and I've never even heard of them. They're just like random girls. So yeah, the female skate scene's really taken off. The queer skate scene's really taken off. It's pretty dope. Be yourself, stay awake, drink water, love others, don't complain. See? Great message there. That handrail. Oh, that thing's tall. My friend Terrence kickflip back 5-0'd it. Nolly now on Instagram. Hopefully man, I actually want to skate this rail. I have a trick I kind of want to do on it. Oh, I didn't even realize that there's a wall there. That wall. What's up with that wall ride? It looks slightly slanted. Some Pedro filmed this nonsense. Who is that? Who's the skater? I don't know who that is. But that was a really sick nollie nose one. Oh, nollie lip. I'm trash. Sean Davis. That dude's super sick. I think he's going to be the next dude announced on Bright. When you look at who Bright follows, they don't really follow many people. It's like literally just Scapegoat, Mama Skates, and then they like follow him. And like I think they follow Steve Barrow in the Barracks too. So I'm assuming that he's going to be the next to be announced on the team. Dude's good. There's a quick little intermission right there. My memory card ran out of space. So we are going to go to the Barracks Instagram and scroll through and see how I feel about things. 50-50 on a rail. That definitely got 50-50'd in a old montage video. I know the clip is to the song Home by Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros, whatever they're called. Can't remember what video it was, but it was a sick video. It was some AM video. It was really good. Maybe it was a girl AM video? I don't remember. Backside 360 by Jagger Eaton's little brother. Don't care. It's cool that he skates, I guess. So this spot right here, dude, it is like the best bench, because when you lock in, you're like stuck locked in. It's almost so good it's bad. It's one of those spots that you go to and you just end up spending the entire day there and you never leave, and you also never get the trick that you want. So I think because the spot's so good, you put the bar so high that you just never achieve it. It's a metaphor for life, basically. I've seen that little kid around. That's crazy that he lip slid that handrail. Yeah, I've definitely seen this little kid. Whoever you are, you got good, because last time I saw you, you were not that good. Like, not that he wasn't good, but he wasn't that good. Body rails, literally don't care. Is this that guy's kid, though? So the Heart Supply is owned by the guy who started Element when it was like Element Underground, maybe, or maybe afterwards. I think it's the Element Underground guy. Whatever. Dude seems like he's pretty cool. His kid skates. His kid's actually a fan of Dale Decker's YouTube channel. And his kid's really, really nice. And the Heart Supply seems to be like doing like a lot of really cool stuff with like giving back to communities. So I back the company, but I speak of the devil, truly could not care less about Jagger Eaton. He's really good. Incredible skateboarder. I don't care. The fact that he goes from careful hands, like he does the cross arm, like the Puerto Rican cross arm, and then does his trick and then lands with careful hands, it's just like P-Rod to whatever this is. I'm rep flow for Welcome Skateboards. That gets old. Like, it looks very fabricated, but actually I will say in his new part, he doesn't do the careful hands as much. In fact, he doesn't really do it that much at all. And there's ridiculous footage in it. The Switchback Smith's insane. This back 180 is ridiculous. I've been to this thing. And even ollieing over it's madness, but I'm sure he's a nice guy. I I met him once at Tampa one year, but he was a little kid, and I think this might also be part of the reason that I'm not a big fan, is because he was a little kid when I met him, and he had that little kid mentality of when I think he ended up getting second place the year I was there, and he like got pissed, like he was like mad he didn't win, and I just remember being like shut up. Him switchbacks at 360 flip, switchbacks at 360 a set of stairs that I'm pretty sure Nick Molino might have already done, and if not, Nick Molino would definitely do that in his sleep. Not taking away from the fact that I could come nowhere near that trick. I'm just talking shit. Switchback Smith on that is insane. I mean, that's pretty buck. Oh, there's like a whole bunch of Jagger footage, huh? Okay, I'm just gonna keep on zipping on through. Okay, more Jagger, more Jagger, more Jagger. That gap's really small. More Jagger, more Jagger. They don't care about that clip. More Jagger. More Jagger. Jesus Christ. You know, they did the same thing with Scapegoat, like when he turned pro, like the Barracks turned into Scapegoat. Like it was just like actually I think they gave him his own day. Which I mean, I'm stoked for him because he definitely got paid. Anytime that skaters get paid, I'm pretty stoked. All the shit talking on Jagger Eaton is not from the heart. I'm not like fuck Jagger Eaton. I'm just kind of like, I don't know, as like a skateboarder kind of growing up with all like the gatekeepers of the community, I kind of have like a bit of a shit talking habit, which I think to a certain extent is okay, as long as you don't like truly like hold this stuff to your heart, like you're not like cliquey about it. Like if I saw Jagger Eaton in the streets, I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm too cool for you, because first of all, I have a fucking YouTube channel, so I'm definitely not too cool for him. Second of all, I don't think I want a cool guy anyone ever. Definitely not cool guy. Cold shoulder them if they're a fucking kook or a piece of shit, but cool guy, definitely not. This is Donnie Hickston. He's also from the East Coast. He also rode for Pal. And if he just stopped, okay, you might have seen this kid's Instagram, and you might think to himself, can he do anything besides lip slide variations and nose manuals? He can, but for whatever fucking reason, he never films any of them. He just does like OD versions of nose manuals in this. Donnie, if you watch this, stop that shit. Please, you're so much better than that. Please. I'm sick of lip slide 360 flip, big spin McGillicuddy, fucking whatever you want to call it, and grinds to drop to nose manual to flip out. Like, we get it. You got it. Move on. Either film one of these that just shuts it down, which you kind of already did. He did front lip, bigger flip to switch 5-0 on a ledge. Like, you don't need to film another front lip variation. I'm sorry. We get it. Sean Malto. He, I guess, falls sometimes. That is my favorite skate park. It's called City Heights, and it's in near San Diego. It's actually in City Heights. Spoiler alert. And it is really fun. Impossible. Here's that Sean Davis dude again. He's good. Versus, they're competing. Alright, I'm already bored. Okay. Like coping dancing, you used to get shit if you were at a skate park and you did a bunch of tricks on a quarter pipe, like on the coping, and we just be like, get off coping dancing, oh that's lame. But now people do that on a flat bar, and for whatever reason I guess it's acceptable now, and I'm not hating on it. It's just sometimes it's just like, okay, like I do coping dancing and ledge dancing too, but like this is 1, 2, 3, 4, definitely a trick I'll never be able to do. But I don't know, man, sometimes less is more. That's just shit talking, but also it's facts. Less is more. Stop that. That was sick. I like that trick. Where are you going? I've skated a baby version of that obstacle. Little Jason Adams tribute on that front rock. Are you gonna go do? Okay, that was it. Okay, that was actually pretty anticlimactic for the Barracks. That flat bar is pretty cool. That skate park is also pretty cool and ridiculously old. It's a pretty modern design for a skate park for how old the park is. It's in Denver. Vinny Ballin, I hear the worst things about this guy. I heard that he was like really not sick to a lot of people, but I don't know that from personal experience. And maybe I shouldn't be telling you that because I'm influencing your opinion on him. But from what I heard about him, he sounds pretty not great. Oops. Ivan, this dude. Jeez, so many things. That he's really good at skateboarding, and a really, really, really nice kid. So I back him. Some people talk shit on him. I am not one of those people. This guy. Okay, so Dylan. You see, that was Switch. This boy is so talented. People always say that he's like the new Mike Mo, but ironically he rides for Zero Skateboards, which is like the opposite side of the spectrum. But he is also he's such a sweetheart, and god dang, he is so good at skating. You should definitely follow him. If you don't, you're blowing it. Nick Tucker, whatever happened to you? He got kicked off of everything. I don't know if he just stopped trying, or I don't know. But he can 360 flip up the courthouse stage like it's flat ground. So that's pretty crazy. Nollie Vero flip. I don't hate on that trick. I think that trick's cool. Maybe it's because I do them, and that's why I don't hate on them. And maybe if I didn't do them, I would hate on them. But I think it looks cool. Jesus Christ. That so I do the board slide yank over, so I know the dangers of pinching your fingers. I can't even begin to comprehend how scary a lot of this stuff is to learn. Especially there's a few skaters like that, and they're just figuring it out. There's no one telling them what's possible and what's not possible, and they just, God, it's so incredible. And that's not me trying to be like, oh, it's so inspiring, I'm so inspired. Legitimately, I think that is so inspiring, and that is incredible. Leo Romero, he crooked up a rail that's not even crook upable. That's a sentence that made sense. I really don't care about how tweaky your flat ground tricks are. I really don't. A lot of people are doing this, and I'm just pretty over it. It's a lot of stairs. It's a little kid. More Shalmalto. Tail slide flip to forward going fast. That is impressive. Not pinch crooked grind. This guy, every day he puts out something not possible. Just at that skate park. He's just constantly doing viral clips. It's crazy when you're so good at skating that you can just do stuff that you know is going to do well that's also really difficult. He does tricks that no one else is going to be able to do. Plus, he's very it looks like he's very methodical about the way he picks what tricks he posts on Instagram. He's every clip he posts, it's going to get reposted everywhere. He also turned pro without really putting out a video part, which I'm super against. But for him, it's well, duh, he's pro. He back three kickflipped a gigantic double set on Instagram. So who cares? Full video parts are pretty dead. So as much as I don't like to say that, and as much as I don't want to admit that, it's kind of just a fact. Heel flip from feeble. Me and Ish have a little DM conversation back and forth because he also got coronavirus and he also lost his sense of smell. And so we keep tabs on if either of us ever got it back. Spoiler alert, neither of us got it back. I've not had a sense of smell for 6 months now, 7 months. Chamber Ferguson, classic. Is that switch barley grind? I don't care about switch barley grinds. I think regular barley grinds are cool. Trent McClung. That was cool. Every time I see anything at that skate park, though, I'm like, Mickey Papa's probably flipped in and out of that, and no one cared. Because regardless of him being the best skateboarder, he's still pretty vanilla. So he's basically just a super good vanilla ice cream. But at the end of the day, he'll never be chocolate. But he made it work. What I'm stoked about, what stokes me out about Mickey Papa's is he knows that he could just dress a certain way and move his arms a certain way and be completely reinvent it and have everyone love his skating. He'd be super cool and core if he just got his Jenka magazine and his low card hat and his, he could do that, but he doesn't because he just doesn't care. He just wants to skate the way that he wants to skate. Doesn't matter if he dresses like it's 2008. That's how he wants to dress, and I back that guy 110%. Huge fan of Mickey Papa's. Because not only is he a nice guy, he truly just doesn't give a shit. I think he's more hardcore or punk than any fucking thrasher 666 tattooed gleebity glad that, it's oh, I don't fucking care. Because it's just no, he actually doesn't fucking care. Hey, what's up, YouTube? You want to see a flamingo? That was so cringy, but whatever, he owned it, even though the skate industry roasted him for it. Switch hard flip, no grab, above coping. You are crazy. I've seen someone else do that with a milk carton, or very, very long time ago on Metrogram. Don't care. Robert Neal's really good. What are you doing over there? Jeez! Okay, that nollie heel flip is bonkers. It's a big one stair. That is just a big one stair drop. Chris Chan, what do you do? I'm just waiting for him to do the switchbacks at 360 kickflip. He's had to have done it by now. He's had to have done it. I know that he's like being very specific about it, like he doesn't want to pivot at all, but like, God, just I know you can do it any day. Just stop building. I feel like he'll just like drop it. It'd be sick actually if he drops it on YouTube and it's just like a 5-second clip, but it's its own video and it's just a switchback 3 kickflip. I would definitely like, comment, and subside. This is my friend Brian. Me and him talk shit on each other on Instagram all the time. And what's funny is sometimes he'll say something mean on my Instagram, and like some of my followers will be like, "Hey, fuck you, man. Dan's sick. Who are you, Brian?" Blah blah blah. They just like talk shit to him. I'm like, fuck. But yeah, we love Brian. I call him Fake Johnson because he has Jake Johnson style, but he's not Jake Johnson. Also, he's insanely good at skateboarding, much like Jake Johnson. I don't care about your ollie over your car. More Sean Davis, going really fast, doing a lot of quick-footed stuff. Not a fan of this kind of stuff, man. Like skating with your kid and skating with dogs. Like, can you not put stuff that's not you in danger? I just think it's kind of ignorant. Sorry if you, not that I doubt this person will ever see this video, but not a fan. Maybe someone will show him that and tag him and be like, "Look, this guy's talking shit," and then I'll get some sick beef. Tom Penny, let me watch this again. Who else could make like a mob kickflip look amazing? I'll tell you who else. Nobody. Actually, I take that back. Pat Burke could. Pat Burke can take the worst kickflip ever and make it the coolest kickflip ever. This is taking too long. That was a big kickflip. Him doing something else that's insane. Like, he caught that kickflip like he was just doing an ollie. That was probably the least impressive thing he's ever done in that skate park, and it was harder than anything I'll probably ever do. That was Switch, Walker Ryan. I mean, I'm going to say this. He is slept on, but everyone knows how good he is. Like, he's slept on, but he's also, like, a big name. I just feel like he should be a bigger name. Like, he should be up there with all the other dudes. It maybe he isn't. I don't realize it, but I think he's slept on. That's a bear trap rail, and that looks scary. Monica Torres, she is really good at flip tricks and skateboarding in general. Little kids skating stairs. I don't like late flips. I'm already bored. Nah, you know what? Maybe I'm not bored. Let's see if I was bored. Oh, yeah. So this spot, you just do tricks going downhill and the ground's a little slippery. But it's also where a security guard was hit in the head by a skateboarder, and this security guard had permanent brain damage, so like you probably shouldn't skate there because security's probably gonna be pretty bummed on you. But I was in San Francisco shortly after that, and I think the guy got hit in the head on the other side of the building, and we were on this side of the building. And I remember some lady like stopped and was like, "What are you doing here? Like, you have no respect." And at the time, I was kind of like I didn't hit the guy in the head with the skateboard. But then it's just like, dude, there's people who work there, like, knew the guy, and they have to kick out more skateboarders when, like, their friend was, basically had a big portion of his life taken away from him. I think there was permanent brain damage, so, yeah, pretty not cool to do. If you think this video is stupid and this format's dumb, I won't do it again. But I just figured it's something I could do. We'll see if you think this is the worst or not. But, yeah, we'll stop there. That's a long video. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm just scrolling and talking shit. I mean, maybe I'll do some other... I didn't even get to the Explore page. I didn't do anything with the Explore page. I basically just did the Barracks, but maybe I'll do some other ideas. Maybe next time I'll have you guys send me your clips. I was thinking maybe I'll make another Instagram for you guys just to send clips to, and then I'll just review whatever you send me. And what you send me doesn't have to be you. You can just send me whatever you saw online that you thought was cool. Or... your friends' clips, or memes that you might think memes that you might think I would think is funny. I don't like racism, I don't like sexism, and I don't like homophobia. So if you can avoid those, I probably think they're funny. Other than that, I guess this is probably the end of the video. I'm wearing a Michael Phelps shirt. He smokes weed, I don't. Goodbye.